Look at that guy.
These are the craziest road rage and idiot driver moments. But before we get started, 96% of you aren't subscribed yet. So click the subscribe button if you enjoyed the video. Let's get started. Think you can steal a parking spot without consequences? This Jeep just proved otherwise. Road rage meets reality in Penang. This bully driver's in for a lesson they won't forget.
Okay, we call. Okay, number one, call.
Call police.
Call.
Đấy.
Call. Call.
Call là call police.
Call， 你现在给我 call，
OK。
现在 call。
The Altis might have seemed park, but it's causing chaos on a busy road. The Helix is stuck, waiting for the mysterious moment when the female companion finally exits. This bully picked the wrong driver to mess with. No patience, no nonsense, just pure payback.
What's that? Say it on camera. Keep talking. Keep talking. You. Bye-bye.
When you break the rules, the karma police are never far behind. Watch as this moment of truth unfolds.
What a idiot. Idiot.
A reckless move from a G4S driver escalates into a shouting match and a dented car. When they throw a punch instead of an apology, it's clear that the law of the jungle applies here. This road bully thought they could push others around. Little did they know, karma was waiting just around the corner.
Apa masalah? Reverse?
Taking road rage to another level on this street, this bully doesn't know when to back down.
License plate. Found his license. Wait, I'm trying to. I can't. Oh my god, what a psycho.
Yeah, I can't see it. I can't see the license plate from here. I go HWD 2847.
Found his face.
Blocking a loading bay to make a point? This driver's front bumper barely survives her stubbornness.
Somebody park! The hell?
Cutting someone off and brake checking them? Not a good look. And then she tries to play the blame game with a finger point. I'm not hogging the lane, just planning my next move. This driver's impatience could have cost them big in Sewickley.
Prepare to turn left in half a mile.
Problem, man.
Driving in the middle lane and holding up traffic, this Oklahoma driver learns why that's never a good idea.
And debate, a move welcomed by the White House.
Democratic societies are strengthened by checks and balances, and fundamental changes to a democratic system should be pursued with the broadest possible base of popular support.
Distractions behind the wheel causes a crash in Garland, Texas. It only takes a moment to lose control.
Look at that guy.
What happened?
I don't know, but I got it on video.
Stopping in the left or middle lanes to let cars turn? That's how accidents happen. Stay predictable, stay safe. A gentle love tap to kick off the year. No damage, but at least she made sure I was okay and took responsibility. This pickup thought speed was the answer, but almost instant karma had a different plan. Slow down or you'll learn the hard way. Two drivers not paying attention in a work zone leads to a crash. Nice job, Camera. You saw the disaster coming.
Among the not libertarian parts of the right. Trump is also
A near miss on Rivoli, but the curb did some damage. Thankfully no contact and the other driver was quick to apologize.
God almighty, stupid mother.
You're not getting away no matter how hard you try. The police show how it's done with a flawless pit maneuver. I'm in the exit lane, minding my own business, and this guy flips out. What did I do to deserve this?
I will hit you.
Hey, if there are no other kids on the Amalfi Coast.
I will hit you. I will hit you. Trust me, I will hit you.
Surgical bed's offered boarding her until the OR opens up.
Give me that. Excuse me, doctor. If the ER is going to babysit your surgical patients, at least have the courtesy to write the damn orders.
Much as I enjoy your little rants, I don't have time now. I'm late for a sympathectomy.
Well, then you're going to be even later because I'm paying.
Nearly sideswiped, but I stayed calm and just laughed it off when he got stuck in traffic. He wasn't having as much fun. On a delivery run when things went sideways. A surprise left turn from an SUV leads to an airbag-filled collision. Winter roads and a close call. A quick-thinking driver next to me saved the day as a car veered head-on towards us.
Oh my God.
Skidding wildly with no impact. This white car narrowly avoids disaster, turning a near miss into a lucky escape. Close calls after a snowstorm can be terrifying. A sudden swerve and ABS saved this driver from an icy disaster. Mustang meets sidewell in a downtown disaster. A 90-degree wheel is all that's left of this high-speed misjudgment.
Oh! Damn, that guy crashed. Oh! Oh! Hope he's okay.
You're minding your own business and someone forgets how to brake. This rear-end collision was entirely avoidable. Lawless driving in New York City, when traffic signals are just decorations. These drivers have no respect for the rules of the road.
Whoa!
Trying to take a sharp turn in the rain? This Chrysler 300 shows exactly why you shouldn't slam on the brakes in low traction conditions. Trying to beat the light? This red car learned the hard way as it cuts through traffic and gets T-boned by the blue car.
And my husband's car was in 2009.
Crunch! Yeah, that didn't work out for you, did it?
Squeezing in without the right of way? This driver learned the hard way that not yielding has its consequences. He was in the left turn lane, but ended up cutting off everyone to make a right. I'm still trying to figure out what just happened.
Acceptable. Rubiales released a video admitting he made a mistake,
What are you
claiming
doing,
the kiss
bro?
was consensual, and later saying he would never resign.
No voy a dimitir. No voy a dimitir. No. What the
Of the country's national soccer team and their coaches.
How do you miss a car making a U-turn right behind you? This white car needs a refresher on situational awareness. Rubbernecking can cause more than just a traffic jam. I had to slam the brakes and pull over to avoid a rear-end disaster.
Whoops, behind us.
Texting or too close for comfort? A rear-end accident in San Antonio has us wondering. What's your take?
Jesus! Oh my God! What the
I waited for the intersection to clear, but it didn't stop this rear-end collision. Sometimes being cautious doesn't save you from bad drivers. First time in an RWD car, and it's already a slippery slope. Watch how he handles the learning curve.
Front K-band.
Running a stop sign and blaming the other driver? Lucky this guy didn't know I had a dash cam. Insurance covered his mistake though. Bald tires and wet roads, not a good combination. This driver's about to find out the hard way.
Oh, there's an accident. Okay. Oh.
Just 10 seconds away from safety, but someone couldn't wait. Guess what happens next?
Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Sorry for the language.
This reckless driver wasn't getting away that easy. I got the plate number and sent it to the Maryland State Police. A close call with a reckless truck driver. One honk was all it took to turn his bad move into a speeding showdown.
Idiot. Fucking idiot.
Things get heated at the intersection of Brigade and Meeting Streets. A quick reminder that patience is key on the road. Must be an emergency in that Honda. No other reason to be riding someone's bumper like that. Lesson of the day, always check before pulling out. This driver skips the basics and pays the price. Blindly pulling out of a junction? That's a fast track to a close call, as this driver's about to find out. Just trying to get some groceries, but this truck driver had other plans. Blocking the road isn't exactly courteous.
What are you doing?
Pedal to the metal, even in traffic. This driver's reckless approach is bound to catch up with them. A little patience goes a long way. Slow down, go around the center, and make a mini roundabout a breeze.
I'm so sorry. No, because it's all fun and it's all on the M1. Ultra One can't wait.
Overtaking a truck with zero visibility? Here's a textbook example of how not to drive. Coburg's roads turn into a racetrack for this pickup, but as they overtake, the outcome is anything but smooth. Always check your mirrors, even if you're delivering mail. This Royal Mail van learned that the hard way. Bikers face dangers every day, and this moment shows exactly why. It's a deadly game out there. When you reverse without a second thought, you're asking for trouble. This driver found that out the hard way. Could this be the reason people are fed up with cyclists? A careless move that stirs up frustration on the road. %of Birmingham taxi drivers, just like this one, seem to think the rules don't apply. Straight through the turn lane without a second thought. One second he's on the tail, the next he's swerving like a maniac. A near-curb collision just proves he's lost control. Bikers rule, and the road follows their lead. Watch this rider navigate the streets like a pro. Who needs patience when you have the pavement? This driver couldn't wait 3 seconds, and now pays the price. Not only did she block the driveway, but she also avoided a spot she couldn't park in. And that Audi Q7, turns out its plate is illegal. The I don't care mentality doesn't always work on the road. This moron learned that lesson the hard way.
Whoa!
No signal, no warning, just pure genius driving, passing at traffic lights like it's a free-for-all. Rushing through a giveaway sign without looking? This driver just found out why that's a bad idea. Taking a blind bend on the wrong side? That's a dangerous gamble, and this driver just got lucky this time. Think you can outsmart the rules? This driver's U-turn to park on double yellows proves otherwise. Can't fix bad driving, but you can sure witness the fallout. Check out this driver who shows just how reckless they can be. Not listening to the instructor can have serious consequences. This student's failure to slow down for the mini roundabout ends the CBT session right there. Tempers flare on the road in Malaysia, and the result? A shattered windscreen and some instant regret. Van drivers run a red light at a roadwork zone and instantly regrets it. See how karma strikes in a blink of an eye?
Well, I don't know why I've come here tonight, 'cause all the stuff they're selling here is shite. They've got some fancy
3 cars, 1 red light, 0 cents. See how running the same red light leads to a traffic nightmare? Think you can steal a parking spot and get away with it? This Civic driver gets a taste of their own medicine. Going left from the right lane, this driver proves some people just can't follow the simplest directions. say ignorance is bliss, but not when it comes to road rules. This driver's lack of understanding causes an avoidable mess. Stopping on a roundabout for a green light? This driver just took overthinking to a whole new level. Aggressive driving? Not on my watch. This Honda City tried to pass on the inside, but I wasn't having it. Penang's road bully is at it again, but this time they're about to get a taste of their own medicine. Pull out with no plan to speed up? That's a guaranteed way to tick off every driver behind you. Ignoring red lights is never a good idea. This Volkswagen driver is about to find out the hard way what happens when you break the law. One wrong turn and this driver's headed straight for disaster. Going the wrong way on a toll road is never a good idea. That was one nerve-wracking merge. This BMW SUV barely squeezes in without a disaster. Some drivers really think they can defy traffic laws with no consequences. Watch as this lane switch turns into a nightmare.
Oh my gosh, did you see that?
Bypassing a pedestrian crossing is never a good idea. This driver learns the hard way that the road doesn't forgive mistakes. Some people just can't wait their turn on the road. Watch this overtaking idiot learn that the hard way. A left turn from the right edge of a one-way street? Someone missed the memo on basic driving rules. Speeding at 89 kilometers per hour through a slalom near a crosswalk? This could have ended badly, but luckily, it's just a close call. Running a red light at 50 miles per hour? This driver just turned a simple mistake into a near disaster.
Oh, that person just ran a red light.
Not all heroes wear capes. Watch as a quick-thinking driver saves the life of a Porsche owner in a tense moment. Heading to Texas when a Ram suddenly swerves into my lane. Thanks to my Kia Soul's quick brakes and traction, I avoided a crash. Never saw the second deer lurking by the side of the road. Grateful for quick reflexes and good brakes keeping everyone safe. The moment you realize this driver had no plans of stopping. Guess he didn't get the memo about yielding. A lane change without a signal? Classic move. Let's see how this genius maneuver plays out on the road. When your best comeback is a tongue out and a dash, will you regret this bold move? Oh, how the tables have turned. Apparently little Scooby-Doo regrets messing with the biker. What it's like to wait on help. Sometimes a hard lesson is the only way to understand. All bark and no bite. This driver's bravery stopped the second they're asked to get out.
What? Here, come on.
You're fine. Oh, he's got earphones on. Where are you going?
Looks like Miss Piggy's ready for her close-up, in all the wrong ways. Time to cool off before things get messy.
Stop! Run me over! Do it!
Funny thing is, he wasn't even driving, but that didn't stop him from joining in on the road rage.
I'm part way through turning round, mate. What? Do something now! Smash you in the face! Got camera, mate. You're on camera, you
When parking goes wrong, these two prove that even low speed zones can have a high impact moment.
How to use lanes, you prick.
It's you. You smash my bloody thing. Why don't you see where you're going?
Why don't you go in the right lane? I'm on the left.
In the right place.
You're in the right hand lane trying to go straight on.
Don't smash car up, you idiot.
You nearly run me over, you.
Run you over. You're pissing about doing like that, idiot. How can you drive like that?
I'm the one in the right lane, alright?
You are in the lane, but you're slowing up and down. You don't know what you're doing.
Because it's dangerous to speed round a roundabout, you prick. I'm taking care of my own life, alright?
You smash my mirror, you dickhead.
1 second of distraction and there goes your car. Hopefully this is a wake-up call before it's too late.
Fijn zo'n knipperlicht. Knipperlichtje gebruiken. Oh, godsamme nog aan toe. Je auto gaat er vandoor. Je auto gaat er vandoor. Je auto gaat er vandoor. Fucking loser.
Think your honk has limits? Today's episode of How Long Can You Honk might just change your mind. This motorcyclist's luck is off the charts. When the big man stepped up, I thought he was a goner, but he pulled through.
Got a problem, have you? With me?
No, I don't.
Why give me a finger? Why come around me being stupid? Well, you got a problem. Sort it out now.
Well, I'm about to be run over by some on the car.
I don't give a sort it out now.
Look, you're able to leave me alone, mate.
Well, why give me a finger? Come around me
You can't wait
stupid.
till you get what?
That's my son you're talking about.
Drive past my house one more time, cunt. Mean it? Hey. I will give it to you, because I'm sick of it, right? Hey. Drive past my house because you've given me the
Oh, I didn't mean that, though.
What about me down there on Tottenham Road?
Right.
Well, that's one way to light up the road. Let's just hope those sparks stay sparks and don't become fireworks.
Where's the motorcycles? Can you call 911?
From learner plates to learner mistakes, looks like these Aussies are getting more than they bargained for on the road.
You're on the phone, what? What am I doing? 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 Why are you swerving trying to hit me? What do you mean what am I doing? I'm driving. I'm riding. I'm riding. I've got your number plate, yeah?
What a dickhead!
PK65XYA. Mother.
What a dickhead.
Got my car in the kid, bro.
Looks like both drivers have some frustrations to deal with. A chat and a meal might be the perfect fix.
Yeah. It's okay. You didn't see me. It's okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Take a deep breath.
Sorry.
I'm very sorry.
Thank you. Thank you for stopping. It's okay. Thank you.
Witness the most savage road rage ever caught on camera. This driver's fury knows no bounds.
Are you happy? Don't you dare! My brother's just drowned, okay?
It's not my fault he can't swim.
Oh, damn you!
Normally the biker's in the wrong, but this time, making a break for it was the only way out. Sometimes the rules need to be bent. Throwing shade from the driver's seat? Maybe check your own ride first before making judgments.
Have a great day, man. Oh! Are you okay?
Are you stupid? You see the bike landing? You see the f***ing you faggot?
You okay?
Understand what the
Cutting off a Dodge Ram, then brake checking it? Not a good move, especially when you almost cause a crash.
And to go on with, our image of ourselves is extremely complete. Would that some God the gifted ears to see ourselves as others see us. We don't.
When you're too distracted to notice the car in front of you, rear-end accidents in Toronto can happen in the blink of an eye. Hit from behind and the Volvo's gone before I could get the plate. Talk about adding insult to injury.
Oh. Oh my God.
A tough situation for the elderly driver, but he's doing better now. After a brief hospital stay, he was released and is recovering. Ignoring the warning? Big mistake. Hopefully that ticket in the mail will make them think twice next time. Think you can intimidate with a brake check? This pickup truck driver is about to learn that karma doesn't play games. Route 90 turns chaotic as a hit-and-run driver leaves the scene. Catch a glimpse of the reckless escape. When my exit mentality backfires. This driver finds out that the road has rules for everyone.
Yelled at Mrs. Eaton on the phone and said, "Don't take her over until I get there. Let me go with you and we can all go together. I am a victim here. I have a right to know everything."
Swerved past one texting driver only to nearly crash into another. Some drivers just keep things interesting.
What are you thinking?
Holy
dude!
dude!
Seeing at that moment, right? Can you?
My God!
I don't think.
1 second on the phone, 3 cars in the shop. This work van driver just learned the costly lesson.
Did you just hit something?
No, the guy in front of me just fucking floored it. Hit 3 cars.
Well, this is one way to start your day. The morning commute just got a whole lot more exciting.
Joe's show last night, as awful as Mitch Trubisky can be, and as awful as he's shown us that he is,
Oh!
he'll sling the football. He will take shots downfield, and that kind of plays into the irresponsibility part about him. So, if for some reason the Steelers first are obviously way better for the Patriots, if for some reason they connect somewhere, that's the only thing that scares me a little bit, is that he's willing to make that.
Speeding down I-20 with this semi almost cost someone their job. Luckily, my Dodge Challenger had me covered at 75 miles an hour. Failing to yield and crossing solid lines, this driver learned that reckless moves don't go unpunished in Charlotte.
People get away with this. But it seems that Charles, even if he didn't work with them directly, he was definitely...
When you're too distracted to notice the traffic around you, it leads to some close calls. This Nissan Altima should have been paying attention.
Ooh.
That even happened.
A simple driveway mishap turns into a lesson in accountability. FYI, the other guy's 100% at fault.
Vogel, who lived in the same building, were watching Dexter when they heard a loud bang from across the hall. Through the walls, they could hear muffled cries of a child saying no and help.
Not all accidents happen on the road, but this one sure had a clear culprit. The other driver's 100% at fault. It's all on their insurance now.
What they done?
Didn't get us, right?
No.
Okay.
Got too close and hydroplane trying to correct. A reminder that on wet roads, every move matters.
Oh my goodness! Wow!
Sometimes a little patience saves a big headache. This driver switches lanes just in time to avoid a pileup. Out of control drift meets a lucky escape. That was a close call no one saw coming. Green light and right of way? Not for this Honda, who decided to yield to a left turner and causes a traffic mess.
Oh, dude, it's a green light. I'm going 40.
Yo, you're going 1,000 miles an hour?
I have a green light. What do you have? Estúpido. Oh, there's this one.
Staying back isn't just a rule, it's a lifesaver. Here's why tailgating never pays off. Getting distracted on an on-ramp curve? That's one risky move with a predictable outcome. Scooching in isn't a driving technique. Watch this white SUV slide in and instantly regret it.
Say a command or say...
When you try to bypass traffic by driving on the grass and end up in a whole new mess.
Святослав, та я лише разом дай. Того, що нас брехунами робили. Пожалуйста, нормально.
Nothing tests your nerves like a brake checker. Sometimes a pit maneuver feels like the perfect solution.
Hey! You stupid! You stupid! Stop!
When bad drivers refuse to miss an exit, they just create a mess. Get ready for a classic case of poor decision making. Brake checking and blaming the other drivers? This Toyota owner has some explaining to do.
Thanks, David.
Yo, I have you on camera. I'm gonna call the police right now. Okay, call it. I am.
The fire truck scared him, but the real crash was his panic move. Without a dash cam, this could have been my fault. A jump over the curb and nearly into disaster. Reckless driving takes a dangerous turn in Midtown Atlanta tonight.
I'm gonna message Jake.
Oh my god.
Ooh,
okay,
ooh,
Garmin.
Over that.
Save video. Oh my god. Are you serious?
Does anyone in this city even know how to use their turn signal? It's like driving as a game of chance. When you're too impatient to pick a lane, you're in for a road disaster. Watch this indecisive driver struggle.
Are you kidding?
Had a feeling he wouldn't signal. Glad I gave myself enough space to avoid a collision. I had no idea where this car popped up from until I saw the footage. Thankfully no contact and everyone's okay.
Come on, FJ.
Breaking the no overtaking rule never ends well. This driver finds out the hard way that some signs are there for a reason. Blocking a lane in front of a big truck? Not a good idea. This driver's about to feel the wrath of road rage. Two vehicles, one stop sign, zero regard for safety. See how ignoring traffic laws leads to a close call. Always check your rear view. This driver almost found themselves in another rear-end collision this morning.
So we sequenced 21 minutes to high coverage. Sequencing to high coverage, basically instead. We sequence a lot of DNA just to...
Nothing like a sudden brake check when a cat crane blocks the road. Hope you've got good brakes and quick reflexes. Some drivers think a slow creep is harmless until it nearly turns into a crash. Close call, but no harm done.
Feel the force though.
A moment of lost control leads to a highway nightmare. Two cars are caught in the aftermath of one reckless ride. Sometimes 5 seconds is all it takes to avoid disaster. This driver didn't get the memo. Changing lanes blindly and hoping for the best? This driver just found out that's a terrible idea. Boom, that's the sound of a tire that couldn't keep it together. Fortunately, this driver walked away unscathed. Overtaking on a roundabout is a dangerous game, but this blue hatch thinks it's invincible. Let's see how that works out.
Keep left to stay on A358. In 300 yards, at Black Brick Roundabout, take the 4th exit onto the M5.
Double white lines are there for a reason. This reckless overtake is about to cost more than just time. A van pulls out without warning, and a taxi takes the unauthorized route. Both drivers ignoring the rules leads to a close call. Two lanes, no signal, and a whole lot of confusion. This BMW driver proves you don't need blinkers if you're bold enough.
For him, September 30th, visit FortPatriots.com now. Do you know what the scariest sound to hear on a factory floor is? Silence. That means something somewhere broke. Production is stopped.
When there's nowhere to go, bad decisions follow. This driver's forced turn is about to get a whole lot worse. Crosswalks aren't optional. Here's what happens when a driver forgets the most basic traffic rules. When a Tesla drifts into your lane, panic mode kicks in. Glad those brakes worked before it's too late. Untaxed and out of control. Thankfully, this Kearney driver's close call didn't turn into a full-blown crash. They tried to cut the corner, but karma had other plans. This near miss was 1 second away from disaster. Blind spots can be tricky, but a quick glance won't cut it. Pay attention to what's around you and predict the moves other drivers might make. Brakes for the win. That turning car didn't see me coming, but I was ready just in time. Cutting in with a trailer? Not the smartest decision. Watch how this one turns into a road lesson in real time. Just when we thought it was safe, this rider comes flying at breakneck speed. Let's just say the air got pretty blue after that stunt.
Hell! Yeah. Got you on camera. That'll be fucking going on the...
Short time, scooter ride. Long-lasting regret. Sometimes it's better to walk than to rush.
Yes.
When you don't keep clear, things get messy. This driver learns the hard way that traffic rules are there for a reason. Overtaking a cyclist on a solid white line at high speed. Definitely illegal, and this driver is about to learn why. Priority is everything in situations like this. I was ahead, committed, and had the right of way. No need to make room for anyone else. When you ignore a stop sign, the consequences are closer than you think. Thankfully, this near collision was just a close call. Going the wrong way and still thinking it's okay to cut people off? This driver needs a serious reality check.
Was that not honking? I literally got my keys stuck.
Caught this moron in the act. Almost read their license plate, but their driving was loud enough.
If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. You can also click the video on the screen to keep watching more.